This is the very first day of my very first real project. So we got a 1997 Mitsubishi Eclipse, and y'all gonna come with me while I restore the entire thing. So I'm gonna show y'all the car. Paint's sun damage, that's cool. You know, it'll get new paint eventually anyways. I'm not really concerned about it. Plus a lot of these parts are gonna get replaced anyways. The front end looks really good. Try to get under here. Everything looks good, but I do still want to get a new bumper, get a more aggressive looking one. They did hit a deer right here. This also broke with the deer. So this will all have to get replaced, all this here. This got sealed shut. That's interesting to say the least. There's honestly a pretty good amount of rust throughout the whole underbody, but that's okay. I mean, I got it for a really good deal, so I'm not really concerned about it for now. The back bumper, the rear bumper looks really good. The exhaust, everything's stock. Even under the hood, they didn't put no aftermarket intake with the rest there. This car's gonna need a lot of love, but that's okay. Let me show you all the interior. So the interior is pretty good in terms of like the dash. Everything looks really good. Bad thing is the seats. Person who had it before me smoked. It smells, so I'm gonna be ripping those today. All the seats, I'm gonna deep clean them. Same with the carpets. Needs a lot of love in here because it kind of smells. What? So this is how they tried sealing it from the inside. Like, this is like double-sided tape almost or something. Like, why? So this don't work. These buttons fell through, so that needs help. You know, there, here, tint's coming off, it's gonna get new tint. But he also put a sub in the back with some terrible wiring. Let me show you, look at this. Here, right? And then it literally, like, it's just here, it's just, and then on this side it goes through there. It's just some terrible wiring, but whatever. Okay, so let's pop the hood. Okay, so, you know, pretty basic. It's not the GST or the GSX, there's no turbo, unfortunately. But that's okay, we can still have some fun with this. You know, I'm not gonna try to make it, you know, insanely fast. That's not what it's for. It's mainly just for me to learn for what I bought it for. I mean, it sounds great, it runs great, there's no issues. One of the belts is squeaking, but that's really not a big deal. Otherwise, it runs great. It's got 152,000 miles on it. I don't even know what's going on in here, to be honest. This dude, like, and this here is just like zip tied. There's rust going through that wire. You know, it definitely needs some cleaning up. Eventually we'll put a new intake in. I was already looking at new intake manifolds and everything, so but this is gonna be a long project, so you know, it's gonna be a fun one, it's gonna be a long one, so make sure y'all stick around if y'all want to see the finished product. Alright, so I'm gonna start it for you guys. You just gotta make sure, you know. But you know, a lot of this is gonna get replaced. I probably won't do an engine swap on this. The guy I bought it from actually talking about doing a 2J swap. They do as cool as that sounds. That's a lot of fucking work. You know, especially when I'd rather do that to a 240. You know, for a good car or something. So, probably not gonna go too crazy on this car in terms of like engine swapping, but you know, we'll probably just stick with this and just upgrade it. You know, clean it out, do what we can, see if I can't pull it at some point. And just literally dismantle it, put it back together. You know, like I said, this whole car is just to learn. So we'll see what happens. Okay, for the want to pull out the sub. So it needs new compressors. The compressors are out, which is gonna make this a little more annoying. But actually I can just do it from the inside. I can just fold the seats down. So what I might do is I'll probably just unhook the battery, unhook the wiring, take out the seats, fold these down. I don't know if I'm gonna take out the back seats. I might just leave them. Maybe I'll just do everything from in there because I don't really have anything to put here to hold this up. So let's get to it. All right, we got the passenger seat out. Honestly, not a lot of garbage, you know, just some change, but not a lot of garbage, thank God. So let's go to the other side. Okay guys, so there's one bolt right there that refused to come out. So I had to run to the store to go get some WD-40 because I didn't have any, unfortunately. But that's literally the last one. Otherwise, I'll have this seat out and then we can get the vacuum in and pulling out the sub and everything. So I've been letting that soak for a couple minutes now, so I'm gonna try to pull it out. Okay, so I literally can't get that bolt out. I just soaked it again with WD-40. So I'm gonna just let it chill for a little bit. I'm gonna start vacuuming this here. Awkward. The only outlet I get is that. So I just have to plug it in there. Really inconvenient, but gotta do what I gotta do, I guess. So I'm gonna clean this out and then I'll probably start ripping out the sub too. So let's get to it. All right, I got this sub out. Oh my God, this thing is so heavy. So it actually wasn't even hooked up. Both of the wires are cut. So I didn't have to do anything there, but I'm going inside the car. Oh God, I'm gonna end it after that. So here are the wires. Bad thing is, like they're all still running through stuff, like down here. And you can see that one over there. There's one that pops out right there. So, and then I think there's that one there. So, we'll start working on that. We're still letting the bolt soak. I'm not too confident. I think I might just have to leave the seat in here for now until I could get the tools I need. So let's get back to it. Okay, so I ended up just taking out the whole back seat. It was really easy to take off, so I was like, I might as well. So I'm gonna get a good vacuum in here. That, I don't know, I don't need to mess with it anymore. Might give it a good wipe, but I don't think I need to take it out. I need to take out that ground, and then we're just gonna keep working our way up to the front in terms of wiring. Okay, so I haven't really recorded anything in the last like hour, but I went ham. So I started ripping out the cables for the sub all through there. I still cannot get the seat out. I'm gonna have to borrow some tools from my dad, go get them sometime this week. So I have to finish this seat and this side of the car next week in terms of vacuuming and all that, or like getting real deep in there. But I ripped out everything from the center console. I ripped out the stereo because that actually is not the stereo that I want. I want a touchscreen one, everything. So I ripped that one out. It'll get a whole new one eventually. I took the shift knob off and the whole console, so everything's exposed there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean everything up, like all my tools and everything. I'm gonna go in there with the carpet cleaner. I'm gonna do that side real good, and then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna deep clean all this stuff here. You know, I got everything out. I might as well wipe it all down and get it real nice. So once all that's done, I'll put everything back, and then we'll just finish the rest next week. So I'm done for the day. I just rehooked the battery and everything, put all this stuff back in. This, the coin thing, I'm gonna clean that. I'm gonna go take it inside and rinse it and everything. Stereo, like I said, I'll get a new stereo at some point. I didn't put the seats back because I'm gonna keep working on them. And I don't wanna just pull them out and put it back in, so I'm just gonna leave them out for now. Not like I'm really driving it anywhere anyways with passengers, so yeah, so I'm gonna take it around the block a little bit. And yeah, let's do it. All right, so I've been driving around the block for like the past like 10 minutes, and it like smells like gas, like pretty strong. So that's definitely gonna have to be looked at. Cause it's pretty bad. Like if I didn't have my windows, okay, that's the bad thing. Only my driver window works. The passenger doesn't, and like I said earlier, this is shut. Like they sealed it. So I would be dying in here if I didn't have this window. So definitely gonna have to figure that out. So I'm literally, I just stopped in a parking lot right now, so I'm gonna start I'm just gonna drive it back. I just wanted to drive it around real quick, so I'll meet you guys back at the garage.